though. Kevin Durant, he'll be 39. Steph would be 40. LeBron would be 43 in 2028. I shouldn't laugh because if anyone can do it, it's LeBron. Perk, could they run it back in 4 years? Chop it or drop it?
I want to drop this one. I mean, look, in 4 years, I don't even think either one of those guys are going to be playing, to be honest. I think the keys has already been handed over, so I'd rather drop the conversation.
All right, well, maybe the keys could be handed to someone like Jayson Tatum, who is coming off his first NBA title, now an Olympic gold medal this summer. He also sat out, though. He sat on the bench, rather, for 2 games and played just 11 minutes in the gold medal game. Tatum, he never said anything publicly about his playing time, but he did repost this on Instagram. So if we're, being the internet sleuths here, this is a post from Vince Staples that read, quote, "We will avenge Jayson Tatum," end quote. What does that mean exactly? It's up to interpretation. So Perk, chop it or drop it. What's Tatum's role on the 2028 Olympic team going to be?
I think we need to look at what his role this season is going to look like. And I think he's going to be the guy that's going to actually go out and win MVP. I love a pissed off Jayson Tatum, right? He's going to go out there and give you 30, 11, and 9. And look, with Kristaps Porzingis being out probably, until December, Jayson Tatum is going to come out on a mission. Again, he's going into another season where it almost feels like he got to prove himself. Now, we know what type of player he is. We know how his resume is. At the end of the day, it's long. It's very long. He's accomplished a lot. But I think this humbling situation that happened in the Olympics is going to have him on one. I have him win the MVP this season.
Yeah, look, I thought Jayson Tatum, for one, I thought he had to deal with a lot of disrespect throughout this. I'm still in a state of shock that this is what ended up being his legacy coming out of this for the Olympics. That's why he's in a no-win situation in terms of this. If he is so, dissatisfied with the way this went that he says, you know what, I don't really want a part of Team USA, that's not a win for him. His win is to come back, use this as fuel and motivation and what's going to happen over the next few years, certainly what's going to happen this season in particular in terms of trying to win an MVP. And they have a chance to do it. They might have the best record in the league. He's a guy that could do that, put up those kind of numbers. But also over the next 3 years, leading up to the next Olympics, and then going and being one of those signature guys that closes the deal in big moments. The next Olympics, the way that LeBron, Curry, and KD got all the credit for this one, Jayson Tatum needs to be one of those guys on the team in 2028, and let that be his last taste of Olympic basketball, going out on a stage where he not only is productive the way he was in 2020, but he's also a guy out there during the key moments. That's what it's going to take for Jayson Tatum, I think, to wash the taste of this out of his mouth.
And by the way, if we see him drop 62 on the Warriors this season,
let's circle those two. Might want to circle those.
Yeah, none of us should be surprised.
I'm on fire. It's NBA,